out selecting black walnut hulls to make a black walnut hull tincture, and I am indoors, so I'm not at the tree right now, but it is late August on the East Coast, and each year the time when the hulls are ready varies, but right now they are pretty much ready in our area. And how I know that is that some of them have already started to drop. So I have a box here to my left, and it is pretty much filled with hulls. And I'm going to just hold some up. These are the hulls. So inside this green part is a brown nut or shell for the nut. Inside is the walnut. And you can eat the walnut. They're delicious. It is pretty difficult to get to the center of these. Usually you have to crush the hull. It's even recommended that you lay them out on your driveway and run them over to get all the hulls to come off. And then you have to clean the inside where the nut is, or where the brown part is, that shell of the nut, and then crack them open with a hammer. I mean, they're very indestructible. But this video is specific for making a tincture. So what I do is I gather the hulls when they have dropped, and I have a few trees and some local trees that I gather from, and I check regularly because you want them to drop on the ground and then have no deterioration. So all of the hulls that I have gathered are very nice. They're solid. They do not have cracks. If they get cracks and they start, or a chunk is taken out, you don't want to use those for your tincture. You want to use the ones that are still nice and firm and solid. So the other thing is, if you are picking them, if you reach your hand up to the tree and you can easily, like by just really touching it, it kind of just like falls onto your hand, or maybe moving it a little bit and it's loose, then they're also ready at that point. I have made tinctures after they are extra ripe, but I think the energy then is going more to the nut inside here. Then right now most of the energy is in the hull, and you want the tincture to be its most potent when the hull has the most energy. So this video isn't going to be going into making the tincture. I will do that in another one. This is just, again, to describe how to choose the hulls you're going to use. And I'm just going to hold up some more. Now sometimes you have really nice big ones. These I would say are fairly large. If a tree is maybe not as healthy, the hulls are going to be maybe half the size. And we lived at a property at one point, and the hulls were maybe this big. It was an enormous black walnut tree, very, very big black walnut hulls. They were the largest that I've ever seen. But this gathering that I have right here is pretty nice. I really like the size, and I have already started cutting off the shell, this hull part, and making my own tincture, and I feel like it's really good, strong quality. So I'm going to just pan over this. Get out of the way. And then here's my box of collected hulls. And then just one other thing I want to say before going here is that when you work with black walnuts, and if you ever have before, and you cut into this, it's very yellow, yellow-green. But right away when you get it on your skin, it will make your skin turn black in a pretty short amount of time of working. So if you don't want that, you want to wear gloves to work with the hulls. And also, someone brought this up, if you have any kind of infection on your skin, whether it's fungal or bacteria, and you might not even see it because it could be at the microscopic level. Where that juice touches your skin, it will sting. It will have, it's basically destroying that bacteria or virus that has grown on your skin. And that would be like a fungal infection. So sometimes people have fungal infections in their feet or their toes. It works very effective to destroy it. But what happens is it does sting. It will take away the itch, and then your skin will, in a few days, it will peel, and this like black little peeling will occur. If the skin is completely healthy and the juice touches your skin, is on your skin, nothing will happen. It won't hurt. It will just turn this like yellow, then maybe dark black color. It sometimes varies. Sometimes the skin will stain like a yellowish or dark yellow, and then sometimes it gets to brownish black. It again washes off within, I would say within 5 days it'll wash off. It lessens each time you wash, but that is just a little thing to look out for when you're working with the hulls.